Alright. Made it to that store. That's where we all need to be in. We're gonna try something different. Not gonna lie. This case is one of them ones. But this thing is humongous. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, this thing is huge. Really want to get it, but I think we're going a different direction. But it is nice to see it in person. Plus, not to mention, this mug is very expensive. But, you know, we are doing the end-all be-all build, you know. But current specs that I am debating for myself, I'm thinking we're going to go 12700K, 32 gigs of that good DDR4, 2 terabyte storage for the secondary, 500 gig SSD for the boot drive. Still haven't decided what brand power supply. I'm gonna look and see what they have today. I have an idea. I'm thinking at least 1,000 watts. The Corsair Shift to be specific, but we'll cover that in the actual build video. So let's start picking up stuff. How it is I ended up with a particularly noisy cart is beyond my comprehension. I'm probably gonna have to do a voiceover for some of this. Try not to be too loud and distracting, you know. Don't want to be weird, but we are going to start putting things together. So let's first find our processor. Probably would help if I actually bothered to read the signs, but I'm kind of just wandering around, you know, just enjoying the fact that I get to be in the store. I don't live particularly close to MicroCenter anymore, like I did when I was in Texas, where there's 2 of them, but that's okay. That is okay. We'll be coming back to this graphics card section here shortly, but I want to do things in order so that I don't forget anything and that I stay in budget, because if any of you have ever explored MicroCenter, then you know it doesn't take much to get off track. So first things first, let's find our processor. It's very busy today. It's holiday season, you know. It's a couple days before Christmas, so I'm sure a lot of people are getting machines fixed, doing new builds, you know, all those types of things. Just trying to figure it out. So let us proceed. Sidebar, I'm probably going to be buying a microphone for future vlog usage. Don't really care to show my face, but it would definitely help if y'all could hear me over this rattling cart I got. But I'm definitely going to need it because we are going to be getting quite a few things today. Okay, let me go ask for some help because I'm clearly lost. Okay, update. I had a very nice gentleman help me gather all my parts. Again, we'll cover that in the next video. So now I'm just kind of wandering around. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been to a MicroCenter. Looking at some of these coolers, I'm a super big Noctua fan. Best fans out on the market, but you know, I wanted to pizzazz it up, add some color this time. So yeah, we're going with Lee and Lee, you know. There's other companies that have nice offerings. I've always been an Asus fan too, but we're not going Asus with this build. I'm actually doing Gigabyte due to politics with Asus right now. You know, if you know, you know. If not, maybe we'll talk about it one day. These LTs were kind of cool too. I was actually considering the Infinity, some deep cool, but I wanted the LCD. After I've seen what is possible with the options, I decided that it was something that fit the build. So after talking with this very well educated gentleman, shout out to MicroCenter, y'all have some of the best people on staff. It has been brought to my attention that custom loops may not be the wave, you know? They're expensive. Like, for example, what I was potentially pricing out would have been the cost of another mid-range build, and I just felt like that was not the move for me. Because although I'm going all out on this build, we are still being cost effective because I don't believe in wasting money. So, with that being said, I am also getting custom sleeves. Not from here. I actually already ordered some that'll hopefully be delivered tomorrow. And then over the course of the weekend, we will hopefully get this build on the roll. I know today I'm shooting with my iPhone. It's not the best, but we'll definitely get something better going soon. You know, we are going with the MicroCenter shift power supply. You know, I know a lot of guys usually use a standard format power supply, but what's appealing about the shift to me is the fact that the cables are tucked away. How many times have you done a build and you've had those annoying cable tucks with the power supply, or you get a case that doesn't have a power supply shield and you can't hide all those ugly PCIe cables? I mean, I know you can go with braided cables and stuff like that, but that, again, extra money, you know? So we are just doing a little bit of browsing before I check out today. And I think, yeah, just gonna see what's on the market. Of course, I've looked at a lot of these cases online. Like, for example, a good friend of mine actually has this case, and I think it's beautiful in person. It's a nice ATX case, but not quite my feng shui. I love big cases. You know, I actually opted to get the N1 W, which they unfortunately don't carry in person, but it's okay. We ordered it. Happy holidays. Lee & Lee is a very popular contender. I like this case. It's very nice. It's very nice. And again, this freaking behemoth of a case, the V3000 Plus, I really, really like this case. I'm upset at the fact that they don't sell the gold one to the general public. I mean, of course, you can always custom paint yourself, but who really has time for that? I certainly don't. And it's really meant for custom loops. It's just, this would be a waste of case for me to just do a standard air to liquid cool build. So it is what it is. Originally, when I was considering options for this build, I was actually going to go ITX, but I saw the N1 W, or doubly, however you want to pronounce it, and said, yeah, we're going big case again. So there you have it. This, I believe, is the 011. Another beautiful case. Again, would be kind of a waste for me. This is really meant for a nice loop. Although I think I could do a nice air-cooled setup with this case, but I'm just not feeling it. I want to do something different. You know, black cases are kind of played out for me. Even though I have a Fractal Design R5, but that is my server build. It's kind of just tucked away, you know? It doesn't really do much anymore. I do like these custom framers, but again, they're kind of like, you know, it's an option. It's something I might add later, may not, haven't really decided yet. It's a nice micro ATX, or maybe even ITX case here. I believe that's what it is, the 011 Mini. Oh, it actually does fit ATX. I didn't know that, so that's cool. More options. I really like this. This is cool. I think this is another 011. Oh, it's 011 Dynamic, yeah. Looks great in person. So there's that. U71. It's a very classic, and I mean very classic case. Something that I was heavily considering as an option, but at the last minute I opted for something a little bit more stylistic, because like I said, black cases to me are kind of played out. But, you know, if you want something nice and glassy and, you know, kind of incognito, but still has a presence, if U71 is not a bad option, in my opinion. But nonetheless, we move on. Thing I have to say, and I can't stress this enough, step your Wi-Fi up. It's the reason you're getting cooked in lobbies. Your connection is terrible, or you're relying on your ISP's directly provided modem that cannot keep up with the bandwidth, especially you creators, especially you streamers. You're wondering why your internet's crashing in the middle of the day or in the middle of a stream. This is why. You need a better router.